What's up, TV fans? So, reviewing another episode of American Horror Story. Gotta say, I'm enjoying the season so far. Starts off with we finally see how Montana and Richard Ramirez meet. He's digging her Billy Idol music that she's working out to, and they have their little connection. I thought their first funny line was there when one of the guys working out with her is like, "Why can't you play something fun like Cyndi Lauper?" I thought it was great, especially that Richard Ramirez is in there for the sole purpose of Billy Idol's Rebel Yell music. We find out why Montana wants Brooke dead. Obviously, spoilers here, and it's that she thinks that she slept with her brother, and that's why he ends up dying at their wedding that never happens. Also, great song that they played in tonight's episode was Stevie Nicks' "Leather and Lace." They keep giving props to Stevie Nicks. She was in previous season of American Horror Story, and her music rocks. Mr. Jingles, he's awesome. We find out that there's a connection between Birdie the cook and Mr. Jingles. We also find out that Margaret is the one responsible for the 1970 massacre, not Mr. Jingles. And she basically puts him to blame for all that. And he kind of goes nuts for that, but she ends up shooting him. He's obviously not dead. Epic scene of the episode for me was when Mr. Jingles is fighting Richard Ramirez. At the same time, Montana is fighting fake Rita, and you have Brooke swinging, trying to save herself, swinging for her life, literally. It ends up being that Mr. Jingles hangs Richard Ramirez, puts a stake through his mouth. Great scene, by the way. We find out later on that he takes him off, drops him to the ground, and somehow the episode ends with Richard Ramirez's body gliding. We hear Satan being repeatedly as he basically comes back from the dead. There was no teaser trailer for next week, so all we're left with is Richard Ramirez is back from the dead. He is literally Satan reincarnate. Mr. Jingles got shot at. We don't know if he's dead or not. Most likely not. Let's be real. And Margaret is responsible for all the massacres, which, if you look at previous videos of mine, I said I thought the staff had something to do with it, and we know that Margaret and Benjamin, Mr. Jingles, were I guess counselors back at the old camp, and she planted him for the murder, and he's now not happy about it. And we know Miss Fake Rita is a psychologist, and she helps Mr. Jingle escape, and she's just basically studying him. So, great, fun episode. Have no idea what's coming up next. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Hit me at. Talk to you later.